Yeah. So my name is 𝗧𝗿𝗂𝘀𝘁-𝗕𝘂𝗂𝗀𝗃, and Ari, I have followed you for a long time, and my cold calling has radically changed because of you. And so I work for an emergency restoration company, and so I sell flood restoration, fire restoration, things like that. And I sell to property managers, insurance agents, and I feel like I'm able to do pretty well over the phone with these people. I have what I feel like are great and amazing conversations. I get in front of key contacts. I get people to the point to where they agree to send us business, and then time goes on and time goes on and time goes on. I don't hear back, and I have no idea if they've had.
All right, so hold on right there. Hold on right there. I know where you're going with this. They end up kind of dropping off the black hole, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you get somebody in a conversation who says to you, yeah, we can definitely do something with you, we can give you some business, at that point in the conversation, then what you do is you say, okay, would you be open to us setting up a time, say a few weeks from now, to catch back up again, to see if you have somebody that you might have us we can work with you on? Or you can say, is there anybody right now you can think of on your mind that we can work with at the moment? What you're trying to do is get the ball rolling now, rather than leaving to them to get back to you later on. So you might have different ideas around that, but we got to have some connection, some way to loop that back in to keeping you in the flow of their thinking. One way is to put them back on the calendar, and maybe you have some reason to talk to them a few weeks later, I don't know, in your business, or maybe there's some trigger that occurs that you're there when they need to hear from you. Maybe even you have something you mail to them in the mail. When they say, yeah, it sounds good, we're happy to work with you guys, no problem. And out in the mail goes a package, a welcome package, welcome to da-da-da. Maybe it's a checklist of things like that, some information that they remember you by. Then you have a reason to call them back a couple weeks later and say, oh, just giving you a call. Did you get my pack in the mail by any chance?
Okay.
What do you think?
I like it. I mean, ultimately what I really want is I want to work towards an annual service agreement.
Sure.
It might be a structure that has 600 units. And so ultimately that's what I'm trying to get to. But I feel like from the get-go, it's
okay.
like
I know your goal is a long-term agreement, recurring revenue. That's what that's the dream. But you can't get there until you do one job for them first. So what you're asking them for is you have one opportunity, just one project coming up we can do for you to see if you're happy with the work. Then if you do one job with them and they're happy, then you can say, would you be open to talking about a long-term plan together where I could be your provider? So you need some way first for them to trust you and see they can count on you, that you won't drop the ball. You'll do a good job. So all you're asking for in this early phase is to see if there's one project you can do with them for them to prove you're for real. Once you're for real, then the next phase would be a model around how to onboard them into a long-term program.
Okay.
So I think you have the right intention. You just have a few steps you're jumping over ahead of time to try and get to your goal. And that's the missing piece in between that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like I'm having these just amazing conversations and the right contacts. There's something missing in my conversation.
There's a middle piece in there where they got to trust you first. So having great conversation doesn't mean they trust you. Just means there's chemistry on the conversation because you're really good on the phone. But now there's a next step in the process, which is a few of those ideas I just gave you there.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.